From here in the very north of Israel, you can see and feel the destruction. The smoke rising from an attack on southern Lebanon. The sounds of war in the air, gunfire, shelling. And the return of tanks. Here they're crossing the border from Lebanon into Israel. This doesn't look, sound or feel like a ceasefire. The smoke you can see rising over there is in Lebanon, and that's a sign of Israel's military activity against Hezbollah. Now, we're on the Israeli side of the border, but it's only about a few hundred meters, the line between the two countries. And that's why the people here in northern Israel feel so invested in this conflict. These are the communities at the very heart of it, the towns that Israel says have to be defended from the threat of Hezbollah attacks. Places like Metula, a picturesque setting, but half the residents here have fled for fear of attack. For you, this would be like paradise.
Yes. Now it's paradise. When it's quietly, it's paradise. Look. Nothing. Boom. You see? This is
what
time.
Changes it.
This is I want to change. But I want now, I don't want הפסקת אש. Ceasefire. I don't want. Now I want warm with Hezbollah. Hit them. Shoot them. Because they go. Now we must do it. After, I want peace. I want talk and shoot. Talk and shoot together.
Anxiety crackles in this place. Above us we see a Hezbollah rocket, maybe a drone, intercepted. On the ground, the scars of violence. And this is why the people here feel so vulnerable. A Hezbollah rocket landed here very recently. You can see the crater there in the garden, and the explosion just threw hundreds of fragments into this home, and you can see the depth of some of these holes. Tells you just how devastating an explosion that was. But this damage is a shadow of the devastation that's being wrought upon Lebanese towns and villages, where 2,500 people have been killed over the past 2 months, dozens of them since the ceasefire was declared. Schools, roads, entire villages wiped off the map. So can this really be a price worth paying? Liat has spent her entire life living up here in the north. She was friends with Lebanese villagers before the border was closed. You're living a life that is shaped by military conflict. So how much do you empathise with the men, the women, the children in Lebanon who have nothing to do with fighting this war, but who have died because of Israeli military action?
I feel sad for them because this is their reality. Terror organization from within, it's like cancer. And it actually damages sometimes healthy cells, yes. But if you want to take it out, you take out the cancer and sometimes some healthy cells. I don't think you can do it any other way. And maybe it is something that we say to ourselves in order for something to make sense. But the starting point is, it's cancer. It needs to go away.
A short drive away, coffee in a kibbutz. Here the attitudes are more blended. These friends have lived through various wars. Now they tell me they're yearning for negotiation and peace with their neighbours.
I think that we have to search. It's a very difficult way, but to search for peace, for agreement, to know how to live together.
I'm sure that every one of our neighbors want peace. We want to be friends. We want to go there.
But Geffen disagrees. He's 18 and about to enlist, and like many Israeli youngsters, he backs war.
We need to destroy Hezbollah. We don't want to attack Lebanon. We want to attack Hezbollah only. Only Hezbollah. I say, if Hezbollah stays in Lebanon, it's never be a safe here.
We watch a tank grinding its way through the rubble of a Lebanese village. On either side of this volatile, dangerous border, the price of war is desperately obvious. Adam Parsons, Sky News, Northern Israel.